Hi, my name is Jessica. Today I want to show you a little bit about headers and how to turn your text into a header in different scenarios. So here's my screen I'm sharing with you. So the first thing to know about how to use headers is that search engines use them for search engine optimization, which is SEO. Screen readers also use them. So if you've ever known anybody who has to listen to their web pages, a screen reader will allow them to jump from heading to heading. It's extremely useful to use these semantically correct. So say I want this to be a headline, and I'm here in a WordPress site, in this WordPress site. If I go like this in bold, it looks bold. If I go behind the scenes, I'm going to go under the hood right now, and I'm going to use my text tab. I'm clicking over. As you can see, a quirk about WordPress is there's no p tags in here, but semantically you should have open p for paragraph and close paragraph, but that's okay because WordPress is just like that. What it did was it put this strong tag in here. So a screen reader, it would show that there's some sort of an emphasis on this text, but it wouldn't read it as a header per se. So let's go back to our visual tab, which is where a lot of people like to work when they're in a CMS. And instead of having this be a headline, I'm going to take off that bold, and we're going to use this. If it's the first header on the page, you put that H1. When you go behind the scenes, they put H1, and that slash is a close H1. And then go back to my visual tab. Then there's usually some paragraph text, and you can have an H2 after your intro text. So let's make this an H2. You use your style assistant in your WYSIWYG editor, and you put H2. It says here that there's a shortcut. And if you learn this keyboard shortcut, you can apply the heading to the selected text without having to go move your mouse. So there's your subheader. Let's see what happened behind the scenes. I put an H2. H2. What I've seen a lot of people try to do, when they have a different WYSIWYG editor than this one gives you, sometimes these WYSIWYGs, that's what this is. It is what you see is what you get acronym. Sometimes they have the font size right here, and you can go ahead and change your font size, bump it up to 18, and then you can change your spacing in between your lines of text, and you can change your color. All that does weird things in your code behind the scenes, and it doesn't tell a screen reader or a search engine the importance of the text. Bye-bye until next time.